condescending or chauvinistic in any way, shape or form. And she's taking on John Towey for a place in the KO stages. John's had a great run today. Played a few times on our stream table, so he won't be fazed by that.
Table 3, Paul Horner, Yasser Hussain. Table 3, Paul Horner, Yasser Hussain.
So this will be a fascinating game. As we've got a bit of Pulp playing in the background. Some good tunes on today at 147. The reason there's some good tunes on is because I provided them. John Towey wins the lag. He's got his Leeds Interleague shirt on. Very proud Leeds Interleague player. Okay, so John Towey wins the lag, elects to break, of course. And that's quite possibly the best break we've seen all day. Can he take advantage of it? Oh, the black's gone. Never noticed that. Unlucky, John. Matty's just popped out for a comfort break, so Nick Calveri is going to step in to a commentary box, and what I'll do when Matty gets back is I'll hand over to him, leave Matty and Nick. They're far more articulate than we are. We'll concentrate on running the event. Welcome, Nick.
Cheers, Paul.
Don't talk us through that last game.
Awful.
Not your best.
I didn't play one good shot.
That's a bit harsh, but yeah, not many. Just wasn't your day. Matty's back, so what I'm going to do is step out. I'm going to... Yeah, I'll leave this game to Matty and Nick. I'm going to enjoy some Dutch lager. So I'm going to hand over my studio standard cans, because that's what we're called in the industry, to Matty, and I'll be back soon.
Yeah, welcome back, Matty. Nice open break there from John Towey. Left himself a dodgy white in the bottom corner. Yeah, afternoon, Nick. I just commentated on your last game.
Oh, don't talk about it.
I was saying as you were playing that you weren't playing your normal, natural, aggressive sort of style of pool. Seemed a bit reserved.
I've been struggling all day to pop balls, so I think
that's normal for you.
Josh McManus, table 4, please. Toss for the break.
Is it me or is Lammy getting louder?
I think Lammy's getting louder. I think the beer might have something to do with that.
Possibly.
So, Kate with a chance here on yellows. I've not seen much of her play.
No, I can't say I have neither. So, intrigued here to see how this game pans out. Obviously, we see John play a lot.
She's obviously very capable if she's still in the winner's bracket at this stage.
Absolutely. expect for John to be going gamey here.
Yeah, his confidence is high. He had a good result on Thursday night in the Thursday night singles.
Did he win that?
He did.
Oh, well done. Oh, fantastic. I saw him playing early doors, and he looked to be potting well, which is one of John's strongest attributes. I think he's a very good one-ball potter, is Johnny.
He is. He is. He's just left this a little bit closer to the cushion than he would have wanted.
Do you think he's going to stun across and take the plant, or do you think he's going to run into him? No, he's going that way. Oh.
He's playing safe.
Wow, I'm in shock.
Commentator's curse, that.
You don't often see John play a safety shot.
Looks to have played a good shot, though. I think he's got the full ball snooker there.
Yeah, it was the right shot. That's a good hit. Still a chance for John.
How come you've not entered this today, then?
Well, to be fair, I'm usually tied up on weekends. My daughter plays football, and I usually travel around with her when she's in matches and whatnot. So I didn't actually get up here well late, so I would have missed the start. And it's usually like that on a weekend for me. But and plus the standard's pretty high. I don't fancy playing some of these guys here, to be honest. Not yourself, though.
No.
I'll take you on any day, sunshine.
You've got to, you've got to have some people in it so that people can look good, haven't you?
That's it, absolutely. But yeah, the likes of Arthur and Mark Lund, when they're on their A game, they're going to take some stopping, them boys.
Absolutely.
But you've got to be in it to win it, I suppose.
It's another good hit. So I've got a few safety exchanges going on in this one.
I would have fancied playing that one a little bit slower, personally, just to try and get the snooker back. He had a chance there. Do you think John can she see that yellow card? Do you think?
Possibly.
Because if she can, it's a good chance. She could.
Oh, again, she did it very hard.
She just needed to drop that in and take the other yellow in the opposite bag.
I think she's got a snooker here.
That's a massive result. John's totaled here. I'm trying to just sit on this red next to the black. It's a good hit. But again, this is a chance. Well.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Has she got the other one as well?
Yeah.
She has. So, one good pot.
And is it going to drop?
Oh, just wiped his feet.
It's fair to say that she's having a bit of rub of the green, as they say, Kate, at the minute. A couple of fortunate shots in this frame.
Just had a touch of pressure on John here, doesn't it?
It does. That's a lovely shot.
He's played that very well.
That's inch perfect, is that? Just draw this one back, take the red in the opposite corner bag, or could take the red in the middle and put the black in the opposite middle. Just how he's feeling. I think I'd be tempted to run this through myself, but he's going that way.
He's not drawn that back far enough, has he?
No, he's going to have to just done this up the table and take the black in what me and Paul booked.
Congratulations to Mark Hayes. He's a third player through to the quarter-final knockout stages.
Sorry about that. I was just about to say what we call the vortex pocket, which is the pocket at the top left as we look. Seems to be sucking the ball in today.
Yeah, he's opted to go around the world with the white, and he's finished lovely on it.
Just watch his white ball. Very good shot. So it's 1-0 to John Towey.
Table 1, Lewis Gillen, Bryn Cropper. Bryn Cropper, Lewis Gillen. Table 1, please.
So just a taste of things to come. Saturday the 1st of March at 7:30 PM we've got Mark Meadmore and Stefan Rusidi in a race to 18 for a £2,000 pot. That may yet go up, but it's £2 grand at the moment.
Yeah, that'll be a crackable, that.
So Kate's potted a yellow and she's opted to stay on them. She's not shy in potting, is she? Certainly going for these. I think she's got to take the plant now. So I think John will be looking to cover this pocket with a red. I wonder if there's a little bit of value in just dropping the red in, just giving the DF, giving 2 shots.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself, looking at the table. It's
It's not really developed to yellow as much, has it?
no, John's massive favourite here for this frame.
I think he might yet take
Congratulations
the...
to Josh McManus, he's through on the last man standing table. Rash has finally been beaten, unlucky Rash. So Josh has come out in a rash, he's going to draw his next opponent. For table 4 is Harris Halley. Step up Harris. Josh is really pleased about that. Josh McManus, Harris Halley, table 4, last man standing, single frame, best of luck, gentlemen.
I've just eased the shot mic down a little bit because it will be picking up, obviously, the microphone that's been used for announcing the matches, and it appears to be getting louder and louder as the night goes on.
Yep, Paul's booming voice.
So we don't want to deafen any of you at home there, so I hope that's helped a little bit.
Do you think she was trying to nudge the red a little bit further out of the way?
Possibly, yeah. I think John's just sort of just playing tippy-tappy at the minute.
He's biding his time,
He
isn't
doesn't
he?
have to do anything, no. She's
Well, she's cleared the pocket.
Hmm.
I think this red goes, the 2 reds that he's next to, I think the top one goes to the corner.
Just got to make sure he doesn't nudge the other one.
Ah, he's just playing it, yeah.
That's a good shot.
Just cover the pocket. So he's not in a rush, John, he's playing the percentages.
Yeah, he's just keeping control of the table.
Oh, where's the red going?
And that should be end of frame.
You'd think so with 2 from here.
I think John will be very disappointed in himself if it's not.
I was chatting to him before he played this game and he was a little bit cautious because I don't think he's played Kate before. He didn't quite know what to expect.
Right.
And he said he wouldn't have been surprised if he'd have lost the game.
Okay. It can add certain pressure, shall we say, sometimes. Without going too much into detail. For me, I'd be taking this, trying to get on the bottom red, which he's not done. That's a pole shot if he sits on that red.
He's overrun that.
I think he can just snick this in.
Yeah, I think he's got away with it.
Maybe just flick it across with a bit of left-hand side and try and leave the other red into the middle pocket there. That's what he's done. And black into the opposite. So slightly unorthodox finish, but got the job done. I'm not quite sure why John's hesitating here.
Was he waiting for the table next to him to
Possibly.
come free?
It's a formality, this frame now.
Yeah, establishes a 2-0 lead there. So looking good for a 2-0 lead here. He's not been under too much pressure.
Nope, no pressure at all, really. He looks comfortable.
Is this to go through to the quarterfinals, the winner?
I'm not sure. You'll have to double check that with one of our adjudicators over there, but... Yeah, Paul Buck's just confirmed that this will be a quarter-final place, whoever wins this match. I'm not sure who that's against. I don't know if that's been decided or drawn yet, but we'll let you know.
So there's a lot to play for then. There's not only money available, but there's points as well for the grand final.
Absolutely.
Paul Robertson, 4-3.
So Kate just trying to take the game to John, try and pot him off the table.
Table 6, Paul Robertson, Mark Lamb. Mark Lamb, Paul Robertson, table 6.
It's a lovely little plant there. Do wonder how she's going to get the one out that's near the middle pocket though.
Well, she's actually got an angle on this red down the bottom rail with just to cut it in, play with the smidge of the right hand side. And it's a tough pot, but that's what she's played.
Wow.
Got the red out, but not got the pot.
Played it with some conviction there.
It was, to be fair, it was the right shot, but just, again, a little bit firm for me. I don't think it was needed to be hit so hard. Especially on these super fine cloths that we've got on the tables, which are awesome, it has to be said. But it can catch you out. And I'm sure there's a lot of players today being caught out with the speed of these tables.
Yeah, I think there have been. Everybody's in agreement that they are fantastic tables, just taking some getting used to speed-wise.
You've got to have a good touch. And unfortunately, that's what's let you down today, pal. He knows I'm only joking.
No, I've got the touch of a 70s DJ.
I need to talk about Paul like that. You think he's going game here?
I do. I do.
You know, if he's on that yellow next to the black, he's been very fortunate there.
Yeah, can just draw his white ball back down the table,
Yeah,
can't
I
he?
think it'd be pretty ideal with the angle he's got as well, but
I'm not sure that's what he played for.
I'll pretty much guarantee that's not what he played for, but you got to take it sometimes. But we're saying all this, it may not pass the black. It's tough to tell on the stream sometimes whether it does. He's taking his time with it, so maybe it doesn't.
Yep, obviously didn't go. He's opted to play a safety shot instead.
Just a containing safety, yeah. I don't know whether this red cuts. I think it does.
I think it probably does, yeah.
The white ball's running away, but we'll see where it ends up. It's tough to predict this one, really.
Great pot.
She's controlled that well. That was a better shot than what it looked at to judge the cannon off the yellow. It's a good shot. And another one.
She's taking that nicely as well off the yellow.
Now, would you just run into the black here, just to guarantee your position on that red?
Yeah, I think I would do.
Nudge it away from the yellow.
Oh, I want to play it that hard.
A bit firm now.
Played it with side as well.
Again, a little bit fortunate to be on this red if it goes past the yellow in the top bag. Obviously could take it in the middle pocket, but again you're losing the white playing it that way. So I'd fancy just dropping this in the top bag, which is what she's done, and she's missed it. Missed it by a country mile, to be fair.
But covered the pocket as well.
Again, slice of good fortune there. Well, I'm gonna.
Next player on the last man standing, Matty Parker.
I'm gonna have to love you and leave you, Nick. I've got to go and beat Harry Sally.
So in the last man standing competition.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 5 minutes.
It could have been an easier starting game for me, to be fair, but we'll take it, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. See you in a bit. And taking over in the commentary booth from Matty Parker is our very own stream team member Phil Bailey. Hello again, Phil.
Hello again, Nick. Thank you very much.
So you join us in this match. John Towey's 2-0 in the lead. He's on yellows in this frame and he's just played a snooker.
Right. And how's it been going? Does he deserve the 2? Yeah, I mean the 2 points. I mean, or have there been close matches?
Not overly, no. He's good for his 2-0 lead. Good value for his lead. So, sorry, I didn't realise. She'd actually given him 2 shots there. She played a DF behind his yellow. So he's just used his 2 to try and set himself in a better position. Kate's got a chance of getting out and potting this.
Oh, she's going around the back of it.
Oh, she's hit the yellow.
It's not too bad, actually.
It could have been a lot worse. Just glance off the side of it.
I think so. Set it up.
Oh, he's played it aggressively. Where's your white
where's
going?
The white's away.
I'll tell you what.
That's a foul snooker, mate.
It certainly is, Phil. It certainly is. That's a poor shot, is that, from John?
So she can play the plant there, of course. Nominate the yellow in front of the red and play the plant. If she chooses to.
I'd be very And you've heard her just nominate the yellow.
There she goes.
And the white should be following round the table. Where's it going? Yeah,
it's
only lovely.
Perfect. Look at that.
So Kate reducing the deficit to 2-1 there.
Very nice. Well, we've nearly got all the quarter-finalists sorted out.
Do they all go down to 1 life at the quarter-finals?
Yeah, it's a straightforward knockout. Then it reverts back to a straight knockout with the frames per match moving up, of course. They then go to best of 9s, best of 11s and best of 13s respectively.
And is that where the prize money starts and the points start?
Yeah, the prize money starts when you hit the quarters. So if you do qualify out of the double eliminator stage, you are in the money. I think it's £40 guaranteed just for getting to the quarters.
And how many points do they get? Do you know?
The points are they go 40, 32, 20 and 12. So it's significant because then it drops down to 8. So if you guarantee 12 points if you get into the quarters as well, which is a great start on your way to the grand final.
It certainly is. John just trying to capture this pocket. It's good enough.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, although is the room round the right-hand side of that yellow? And I think there is. There it goes. Oh,
She's left room as well.
Kate's left a gap as well. I'm not so sure he can get in front of it and keep the yellow there, so yes, that's the shot.
It's a great first pot. And a great second pot as well. She's disturbed the red and the yellow.
That is lovely, because the red now passes the yellow. Well, I'm not sure it pots, but it will pass it. Still got a couple of issues to get round. She can leave herself a good cross double here. She can put this into the centre and leave the white ball in a that's it, in a very good place for the cross double.
I don't think she's playing it though. I think she's playing the one down
she
the bottom corner.
No. You see, I would do this because you'll get the white ball back to where it is anyway. Off
She's
several
heard you.
Oh, look at that! Get in.
Lovely pot. Lovely pot. Still got 2 shots.
Well, set this up now. Well, I don't mean set that one up. I
thought she'd have been playing the other one.
Yeah, I would, but although in saying
Where's
that...
your white going?
Oh, the white's in.
Oof. Dicing with danger.
Well, there's a lot of traffic now for the white ball.
And she missed the pot. Developing both reds there. Putting the pressure on John here.
Yes, nothing wrong with that. Red at either end of the table.
Nothing easy for John here either.
No, because although that bottom yellow of those two goes, he can't really do much with the white, with where the other yellow is. So, yeah.
Where's the red going?
Well, got away with that.
I think that pot's, you know. I think she can clip this red in.
Do you think so? Do you think she's got a... Whoa, that'd be tight, well, that one, but yeah, I think you might be right. Or does she come off the cushion? And,
She's looking at it.
She's coming off the cushion and trying to pot it like that. That'll
Putting side on it though.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that's fantastic.
That's a cracking shot.
I thought she might have been putting a bit too much side on that, but she played the perfect amount.
Good pot here.
Look at this.
Whoa.
Where's your white going?
Slow down. Oh.
Nice little kiss.
I like that one. She's straight down. Very confident.
And it's there, you know.
Well, hey. Well, that's a beauty.
Wow.
And in no time at all, she's reduced the deficit completely, and she's now standing at 2-all. Oh, that looks good. White stayed in the centre of the table. It's just... It stayed in the centre of the table, but that's the only place it could have been bad.
It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. You think, oh, that must be perfect. The white stayed there. All the balls have moved all over the place.
I've seen a lot of open breaks today where balls have gone down and the white's just ended up in a horrible position.
Yeah.
You've got 28 square feet of it to land in. And it lands in the only place where you don't have a shot.
Well, that's pool.
Opting to stay on reds there is John.
He is.
And he'll be just feeling a little bit of pressure now that the scores are back to 2-all.
He will. It's a race to 2 now. That's a good shot from Kate.
Oh, just bumped his red out a little bit.
I didn't think it was going to bump it out that far, but it had quite a bit of pace left on it when it hit that ball. Although again, nothing straightforward for John unless he fancies bumping this one out on the right-hand cushion.
Just run his white ball down to the other red.
Yeah, just leaving. Yeah. Well, actually, I'd have, as you said, I'd have run it onto the back of that red. But
just played it with a touch of right-hand side, dropped it on.
Well, that's a result.
Yeah, if shouldn't have left him the one ball, or the one that pots. That's up to the top right-hand corner. That's not a bad little shot there.
Yeah.
I do think she's got a yellow to the middle, though, the opposite middle. I think once she gets a sniff or something, she goes for it.
She does, and actually, it's natural position for her next ball if she does manage to pot that. Oh, she hasn't even, she's refusing it. Oh, that's not a bad little option as well. The only thing is now, of course, is that both those yellows don't go at the moment. Now then. Well,
she's got plenty of options here, hasn't she?
Yeah. She's actually got the angle on this one to the centre to do anything. Well, she's chosen not to do too much. But if she was to drop this yellow in the top left hand and then leave herself such that she plays the yellow that's currently resting on the red at the left hand side onto that other red, she can clear the bag.
Oh,
so if she can play this yellow now onto the red to put it into the bag, it clears the bag for her other two yellows.
She's looking at it as well. She can obviously hear you, Phil.
No,
look at that for a shot.
Oh,
very confidently.
You what? I promise you guys, she cannot hear me. But I'll give her £5 later on for making me look good.
It's a nice little dink through.
That is nice because she should be able to now just... Well, she's got two. She can go for this one now to the left-hand side of that red. Or she can actually just pull it back slightly, having gone for the one in the centre. Whichever way she feels confident.
Far from easy, these three yellows, though.
Well, she's overcooked that. Although that has afforded her a better angle to get round for her next one. It's just a matter of pace, because this is very thin.
Oh, yes.
Well, that was a long way off.
It had to be a lot thinner than that.
Certainly did. John now with a good chance himself. Oh, and that's ended up lovely. Look at that angle now on that red. Up for his bad one.
Is it going to reach?
Well,
he's still all right.
I'm sure
in the middle.
That's right. I'm sure he was going for that top one though. Yes, well done. Well, these can slide. Needs to make sure of this one.
Brand new. Overcuts it.
He has. Brand new cloth and pro cut balls. She can pot this, and can she disturb the other one?
I think she probably can. Oh, I won't be going this way.
Okay then.
She's played a great pot though. Look at that for a pot.
Very nice. Go watch your white ball.
Oh.
Got to remember the pot.
Unlucky because it was a lovely kiss on the black to set it up.
It was cracking. She did right to actually use the black. I mean, she deliberately went into the black. Yeah, John not tempted at all. Yes, Kate, we heard you.
And it is mean indeed.
Scandalous. Oh, go on then, off the black.
That's not a bad result.
Well, it isn't really, is it? If you look where the yellow's been left and the black.
Congratulations to Lewis Gillen, the first player through to the quarterfinals from the one-loss bracket. Well done, Lewis. Not bad to say he's only 7.
Well, Bryn Cropper will be disappointed there. He missed a relatively easy clearance with 2 visits to go through by rights off the winners bracket, and then he's played a decider in the losers side and also lost that one. Well, there's a little bit of pressure on this now, Nick. When that black passes that red, in fact, with that red where it is, that black's an easy ball. Oh, that's well taken.
Has to be a bit of pressure on that shot.
Yes, that's well taken.
Just overhit it a little bit.
Well, this was a similar shot that, that he had before, and he oversliced it, so let's see.
He's
done it again. Where's that white? Where's the white going?
No. Does that yellow pass the black?
No. But
He's
2
short.
shots. Well, do you know, I don't know, but I wouldn't even be risking. Yeah, just double it over, set it up. I might not have been doubling it over to that bag, but don't worry, she's got away with it. That's a nice...
It bounces.
Good weight, that's perfect. She's going on the hill, you know, Nick.
Wow.
Well, John will be kicking himself. Well. And look whose break it is.
Is it up? Was the one on you? Yeah, it's just nice.
It's okay with a break, Nick, and what a time it would be for a break and dish.
Yeah, we've yet to see one in this game, so it would be nice.
Kate's certainly capable. Oh, look at that, reds are in. Look at them yellows.
Well, they've both split quite nicely.
They haven't done bad because that red will actually, if she plays the red on the top left-hand cushion into the yellows, that'll clear the bag for the other.
Yeah, please.
So it looks like Kate's going yellows.
Yeah, I think I would have gone yellows still, and look where she is now. That's a great chance. What I would do here is take that one into the centre, but leave it high, such that she can play the yellow that is nearest the white ball next, and then drop onto the red to get her other bad ball out of the way. So where's that white?
Well, she's covered the bag.
She has. I mean, that's second best, is that?
It's not a bad shot, that. Not a bad shot.
Although if John drops this in, he can play the one along the cushion and clear the bag. So let's see what he does here.
He's going to set the pocket.
Well, that's...
And he's taking it wide. He's got it, but he's taking it wide.
He has, yeah.
Kate just developing, or looking to develop some of her yellows. She tried to knock that red to the side cushion.
Well, congratulations to Harry Sally. He's through after his best of 72 encounter with Mark Parker. Got started last Thursday. Well done, Harris. He's drawing his next victim out, and it is Phil Schofield. Step up, table 4 for you, sir. Harris Halley awaits you. It is just a single frame, so try not to make it last about 6 hours. Thank you. 5, sorry, table 5.
Bad influence. Don't be a bad influence. No.
Well, what does Kate do here? The DF, do you reckon? If she can get the DF such that she can leave the yellow ball in front of the up, that's it.
Oh,
no, a bit hard.
Bounced out.
Right angle, she hit the red on the right side. Just a bit too hard.
Now these are far from easy, but it's imperative that John imparts his will onto this frame.
Well, does John actually take the one onto the cushion, the red that's on its own in front of the red and yellow and red?
I would get rid of it
that
first.
couple. Yeah, well, let's. Oh, he's doing it. Oh, well now then, who's favourite now?
I was always taught to get rid of your bad ones first when you got 2 shots.
Correct.
He's just going to cover this pocket, I think.
Yeah, he's going to take this. You can see, yeah, he's bumping it in front of it. Oh, it's dropping.
Oh, it's going to go. Oh.
Now then, it's dropped. So that is interesting now. Yeah, not a bad idea. So now we can play it off that red and clear it.
See what Kate does here. She's going to have to come up with something to stop him from doing that.
That's not easy. Nothing easy there.
She's looking at screwing it.
Well, she can.
Well, I'll tell you what.
She can, yeah.
Drop onto the yellow here.
Drop onto it and push it through. Clear that red out of the way and just, that's it. That's the
wow.
one. Whoa.
Oh, that is the vortex of a pocket, isn't it? What I've never understood throughout these frames that Kate's played is everything's played at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There's no sort of touch to the game.
No.
Whereas that there, she just dropped onto the yellow, nudged the red to the side rail.
Yes.
It opened the bag up, and John had a very tough long pot on the red.
First pot, yeah, correct. Whilst leaving all her yellows available, so strange that she would she was to play the white ball through the balls.
So John's not. So John's not going to get a better chance in this frame to level it.
Well, John now in some real trouble.
One good shot will sort him out. He's potted it. He's still got 2, but he's still up against it.
That was always the worry. Actually potting it with the first attempt.
Best case scenario here is his total snookered, and he can just come off the rail and bump his red out.
Yeah.
But if he can just feather an edge of it, then he's going to be struggling because he won't want to have to play it too hard to hit a cushion.
I don't know what he's asked for here. Has he asked for the total?
He's played that well.
Played that very well. He'll accept that. I don't think he wanted any contact at all on that yellow, but he has got a relatively easy one into the centre. Oh, you're joking, John?
Wow. Well, what's all that about?
Well, I have no idea whatsoever, but at 3-2 down, that could be costly.
Bit of tension in the arm, do you think?
Absolutely. He would knock them in 99 times out of 100 in practice. Well, that's not bad at all. As you can see, the one into the centre, but it doesn't look like she's even contemplating that one.
No, she'll still fancy these, but where's the white going after this?
Okay, that's a beauty.
Lovely.
And she can play that now down into the top left-hand corner as we see it, and then white ball will naturally get onto her last one.
Oh, she's screwing it. Oh, where's the yellow?
Hang on, where's it going? Oh, that must hurt.
Awkward queuing though. Awkward queuing.
Wow. John obviously think the world is against him.
I know that feeling. Well, does he try and clip it back into the middle? Does he take the long clip to the bottom corner?
I think he's reverse doubling this.
Oh,
no, he's actually doubling it.
And
he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Great pot.
Well, he went for it and got it.
Fortune favours the brave.
Yes. Yes, as I've just been told by Colin there, if you look at where the white ball is, he was also playing the safety side of it as well.
Yeah, it was a very clever shot from John. Clever shot, and he's breaking to win the match.
Breaking for the best of one. So let's see if he can keep, first of all, the white on the table, and second of all, get a ball down the pockets.
Well, it's open, but there's nothing down.
Whoa. Well, look at those reds. And does that black pass that yellow? Hard to say from here.
Not into the top left corner.
No, I don't think it does. I can actually see the table, and I can tell you that would have to drift in. You would have to be right behind it.
So Kate on the more attractive reds here.
Yes, looking at this, I can only see that the black would be a problem ball, that the reds are literally just...
I wonder if she's got enough to see it into the bottom left-hand pocket. If that yellow's just far enough away from the black, I'm not entirely sure from where we are.
I know what you're saying, and that might be a good shout, that. I mean, to be honest, if she got right behind that black, she might be able to drift it across, but...
Well, it goes off the yellow as well, but you don't want to be playing that for match ball, do you?
No. Now then, has she got the opportunity here to actually put the one in the bottom left and disturb the black or the yellow?
Oh, it'd be lovely if you could go into the yellow here off this.
Yeah, the yellow rather than the black, Nick, I think.
I think so, because you'd then be on your red over just beloll the middle pocket,
yeah,
the other side of the table.
Leave the black alone, contact the
That's
yellow.
That's a lovely shot.
Look
that is a lovely
that
shot.
One. That is, well, that is absolutely spot on now. One last tough shot into the centre.
Just needs to bump the white ball off the side rail.
Table 3, Liam Waterworth, Ryan Bodsworth. Ryan Bodsworth, Liam Waterworth, table 3, please.
Well, decided to roll it in. There's nothing wrong with that. That red passes to the bottom right-hand corner as we're viewing it.
It does. You don't need to do anything with your white ball.
And she'll get the natural angle. Well,
that's a great pot.
Has she got an angle now on that?
I think she just needs to draw this back a couple of inches and leave herself a shot on it.
Yep. Slightly more difficult black, but at least she will be leaving herself a shot on there. That's the shot. That is a beautiful shot. Yes.
Well, this will be a great break and finish, won't it, if she gets this?
That'll just be amazing. I mean, it's a tough pot in the circumstances, of course. And
it's there, you know. It's there.
Well, hey.
Well, really well played, Kate Wringe.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Well done.
And into the quarter-finals, still in the winners' bracket as well. Fantastic work.
Well done, Kate. Well done, Kate.
Congratulations to Kate Wringe, the last quarter-finalist from the winners half of a draw, through without losing a game. Congratulations.